There'll always be a healthier way to live, a warmer way to care, a surer way to heal, a calmer way to sleep. There'll always be a better world for those who have the passion to create it. That's been Cipla's belief since 1935, when we began as a small Indian enterprise committed to the nation's quest for self-sufficiency. The war that followed saw Cipla rise to the challenge of meeting the alarming shortage of essential medicines. And by the 1960s, Cipla pioneered bulk drug manufacturing in the country, which truly laid the foundation for the pharmaceutical industry in India. Over the years, our commitment to heal, protect, and enrich lives has only grown, and so have our capabilities. Welcome to the world of Cipla. Today, we have 31 world-class manufacturing facilities spread across the country, with dedicated plants for oncology products, hormones, inhalers, carbapenems, and cephalosporins, among others. They more than meet stringent international standards. Our API manufacturing plants are today among the most sophisticated in the world, capable of complex multi-stage synthesis, and produce over 120 APIs, from high-potency actives in grams to those made in several tons. Cipla produces one of the widest range of products and dosage forms in the world today. That's everything from meter-dose inhalers, pre-filled syringes, transdermal spray patches, and lyophilized injections, to nasal sprays, medical devices, and thermolabile foams. The mission is always to make the life of the patient better. Be it the world's first triple drug AIDS cocktails, the world's first transdermal spray patch, or some of the world's first inhalers and unique devices for asthmatics. This is where all our ideas originate.
While our skills are among the best in the world, what makes us different is our multidisciplinary approach to research.
Our research capabilities are extensive, from chemical synthesis, delivery systems, medical devices, to process engineering, animal health products, nutraceuticals, and biotechnology.
We believe there's no use in developing life-saving medicines if we can't make them affordable for the patient.
Today, across 170 countries, there are millions of patients who get to use a Cipla product to prevent, to cure, or for relief from suffering. In their cure and relief lies the ultimate purpose of what we do. At Cipla, this has been the driving force behind our continuous quest for quality. And quality is an obsession here for the 7,000 people who walk into work every morning.
world-class quality is reflected in everything we do, from start to finish.
You'll see it in our manufacturing processes, air and water systems, safety practices, in our concern for the environment, and above all, in our people.
We strive not just to meet international specifications, but to exceed, to excel, to meet what we call the CIPLA benchmark.
In fact, we've set standards for the world to follow and have contributed to more than 125 monographs in the last 15 years to the British, European, US, and international pharmacopoeia. Today, companies from around the world seek strategic alliances with CIPLA for product development, technical support, and marketing. In a small way, we even help countries set up their pharmaceutical infrastructure and train their professionals, contributing to their quest for self-reliance, just the way we began healing India 7 decades ago. Over the years, we've taken on the challenges facing the world, tackling the newer dimensions of diseases like AIDS. At a time when it was a death sentence and medication was unaffordable to most, CIPLA opened the doors of hope to millions and millions of patients by becoming the first company in the world to offer the triple drug AIDS cocktail for less than $1 a day. Equally inspiring has been CIPLA's fight against asthma. We partnered with the medical fraternity to shatter myths, spread awareness, and empowered asthma patients to lead a fuller life. This relentless commitment to asthma inspired us to set up the Chest Research Foundation. It's one of the few institutes in the world that is dedicated to clinical and allied research in the field of chronic respiratory diseases. While there will be patients who are beyond cure, they should never be beyond care. The Cancer Palliative Care Center for the Terminally Ill is CIPLA's labor of love for the patients and their families. A training institute for the medical community, arising from a belief that if we can't heal their disease, we must try and heal their pain. CIPLA started with a vision to build a healthy India, and along the way realized that in our own small way, we could contribute to making the world a healthier place. We'll continue to bring a smile to as many faces as we can, to heal the world as much as we can, because there will always be a better world out there for those who have the passion to create it.
You can have the world, even while traveling around India. Jet Airways, the joy of flying world class.
There is clear recognition today that the dangers of global warming are serious. Global demand for power continues to grow apace to sustain expansion in the developed world as well as emerging economies. It would be a social and economic disaster if this development were to be hampered by insufficient power generation. However, conventional energy is unsustainable. To this issue, there is only one realistic solution: massive global investment in the development and installation of renewable energy. And of all the renewable options, wind energy is by far the most advanced, proven, scalable, and quickly installable. It has the potential to supply as much as 30% within the next 20 years. Suzlon has set itself firmly on course to be an important part of this clean energy solution by positioning itself as a strategic wind energy partner to the world's industry. Employing more than 14,000 people of 23 nationalities in 21 countries across 5 continents, Suzlon is a company that is in truth striving to power a more sustainable, greener tomorrow. Building on its success in India, Suzlon formulated its international strategy by targeting markets with the biggest potential: China, the United States, Europe, and Australia. The company's well-proven business model offers unique solutions tailored to each market, from full turnkey to equipment supply only, which has unique advantages for the customer. From the identification of an optimum site, through the design and construction of the infrastructure, the installation, the commissioning, and the service and maintenance for the full 20-year life, Suzlon provides its true turnkey proposition in many markets. Suzlon's approach to supply chain management and logistics relies on its factories producing components close to the customer's needs, as in Minnesota in the US, Tianjin in China, as well as in Europe and across India. The manufacturing facility at Tianjin, China, is a state-of-the-art factory, which was started in 2007. Producing blades, covers, generators and panels, and assembling the turbines. Suzlon has a cumulative manufacturing capacity in India of over 3,000 megawatts, with integrated wind turbine manufacturing in Daman, Pondicherry, and component manufacturing at more than 6 locations across India. This strategic supply chain directly advantages the customer in the areas of cost, giving Suzlon a real competitive edge. With its robust, cost-efficient turbines delivering availability at industry-standard rates across a diverse range of climates, wind regimes, and grid conditions. The purchase of Hanson Transmissions brought the world's second-largest gearbox manufacturer under the Suzlon umbrella, allowing Suzlon to integrate gearbox design with its turbine design capabilities, thus removing any danger of a bottleneck in gearbox supply holding back Suzlon's growth. Since the acquisition, Suzlon has undertaken significant investment in Hanson to more than triple its capacity. By contrast, the acquisition of Repower enlarged the group's offshore technology. The two companies have now formed the Renewable Energy Technology Center, based in Hamburg, a joint venture pooling their technological capabilities. The aim is to cooperate strategically in research, validation, and technical training. The research focus will be everything that will significantly influence the development of the next generation of wind turbines, and will act as the integrator for Suzlon's entire R&D effort. In conjunction with this, Suzlon has founded other specialized centers worldwide, including turbine material development and aerodynamics in Denmark, which complements Suzlon's electrical and mechanical centers in Germany, the Aerodynamic Center in the Netherlands, and the rapidly expanding engineering centers in India. Suzlon has also opened a fully fledged blade testing facility in Western India. Suzlon's new facility was developed with the technical cooperation of TU Delft and is capable of a broad range of blade testing, including life cycle and destructive testing. Suzlon has adopted a similar approach in setting up its subsidiaries outside India by employing the best local talent and allowing substantial autonomy supported by investment and the supply chain. Suzlon has also shown a readiness to adapt its business model to suit the particular needs of individual markets. Suzlon quickly established its credentials in the booming Chinese market, whose growth was accelerated by the 2005 Renewable Energy Law. Having delivered more than 330 wind turbines for wind farms in Shandong, Inner Mongolia, Fujian, to major customers such as Guohua Energy, Datang International and Huaneng New Energy. China's wind energy potential is hard to imagine, amounting to 250 gigawatt onshore and a massive 750 gigawatt offshore. Policymakers in Europe have also given the wind industry a significant boost by setting a target for 20% renewable energy by 2020, so that current capacity is estimated to more than double over the next 5 years. Suzlon is also supplying around 400 megawatts of turbines to various European markets, including Portugal, Spain, Turkey, Italy, and Romania. This demonstrates that European customers' appreciation of the added value that Suzlon's experienced team brings from the development phase of a wind park through construction, commissioning, and lifetime maintenance. Suzlon has also been making strong headway in the very competitive North American marketplace by astutely adjusting its business proposition to the specific needs of this huge market, emphasizing turbine sales, construction, and service. Having started with only 3 people in 2004, Suzlon's workforce in the US has grown with turbine sales across the country and operations of wind parks for major corporate customers. To feed this growing market, Suzlon has also set up blade manufacturing in Minnesota. In this short time span, Suzlon has captured a remarkable 10% of the US wind energy market. Suzlon succeeded in Australia by recognizing early on that their market needed full turnkey solutions and has secured all the tendered wind farm projects in recent years. Suzlon has successfully delivered the Hallett 1 and Snowtown wind farms in South Australia and is currently working on other projects in South Australia and New South Wales. As the country with the highest per capita CO2 emissions in the world, which has led to the government mandating that 20% of electricity be supplied from renewable resources by 2020, the growth potential for wind energy in Australia is considerable. Suzlon is well placed to secure a substantial proportion of this growth. The demand for wind power is increasing all over the world, and nowhere is this more evident than in India. Suzlon had massive installations across the subcontinent for a wide range of clients. Suzlon has achieved broad acceptance of its end-to-end solution business model and enjoys well over 50% of market share. The potential of the Indian market for Suzlon, nevertheless, remains enormous. With its established position as the preferred supplier, Suzlon's leadership is unchallenged. The principle of going the extra mile has also become a cornerstone in the Suzlon approach to corporate social responsibility. The first priority has always been employee well-being, assuming responsibility for all those with whom they come into contact in the course of their work. The ethic of Suzlon as a large corporation with family values is a strong factor in fostering employee loyalty, and this is further supported by the challenge of working for a fast-growing, multicultural, multinational organization with a vision to be the technical leader for a product which is earth-friendly and a vital contributor to securing a greener tomorrow for future generations. The growth of the wind industry has to continue at an extraordinary rate if there is to be any chance of meeting international targets for renewable energy. Recognizing this, Suzlon has already mapped out its strategy for the next decade and beyond, and plans to expand its geographical spread into nearly 40 countries and with more major production units designed to keep capacity close to the customer. There is a clear focus on technological leadership, with a budget of $1 billion already allocated to the development of next-generation technology. Today, wind power is a booming industry, and it will remain so because wind energy has the potential to power the entire world 3 times over. So, to its customers, Suzlon is a proven and dependable partner. To policymakers, Suzlon offers the possibility of significant job creation, as well as a serious contribution to long-term sustainable development. To investors, it offers opportunities in a high-growth technology company in a promising sector. And to the world, a simple promise: to strive with all its passion towards the powering of a greener tomorrow.
APM Terminals Pipavav, about 150 nautical miles from ports in Mumbai. Promoted by APM Terminals, one of the world's largest container terminal operators and a part of the AP Moller Maersk Group. The gateway port to North and Northwest India, APM Terminals Pipavav.
India, the land of colors, tradition and culture. India, the country of unique philosophies and ancient sciences, is changing. Welcome to a new India, the land of IT giants and pharma companies, where the way people live, work and entertain is changing. Where homes, offices and shopping places need to be at par with the best in the world. Welcome to a new India, where one company is playing a key role in its new developments. DLF, India's largest real estate development company. In 1946, when DLF was born, Delhi, the capital of India, was a city steeped in the past. Come independence, and there was a need for planned places for living and working. The company contributed by developing 22 colonies in the capital. Today, these places are prime residential and commercial addresses of the city. By the early 1980s, with the growth of the capital, DLF anticipated the need for development of townships on the outskirts of Delhi. This led to the birth of DLF City in Gurgaon. Here, DLF pioneered the new age multi-storied homes for the new generation of Indians. A visit to the DLF City reveals how DLF brought in a culture of architectural excellence, planning, design and maintenance services. But DLF just didn't offer its customers a choice of world-class homes. It offered everyone a new way of living. With well-planned shopping centers, schools, clubs, a designer golf course, all within the DLF city. Having established itself in homes, DLF diversified to meet the demands of a growing segment, the corporate world. It introduced the concept of a walk to work in the DLF city. With offices and commercial complexes that would house top-notch Indian as well as multinational companies. Once again, DLF set standards with landmark office spaces that now dot the skyline of Gurgaon. With changing work and living styles, DLF was one of the earliest in India to anticipate the needs of organized retail. It forayed into developing shopping malls that offered international and Indian brands under one roof. To enhance the shopping experience, DLF also incorporated entertainment places under the name of DT Cinemas. Thus today, the once sleepy town of Gurgaon has become a preferred residential, retail and commercial destination. But DLF is not just about building homes, offices and shopping malls. It's about building a culture of service excellence spanning 60 years. It's about setting standards in professionalism, ethics and customer service. It's about a tradition of innovation that anticipates the future. For instance, recognizing the demands of the IT sector, DLF has started developing exclusive areas for the industry like the Cyber City and IT Parks. Using its experience, expertise and reputation, DLF is now looking at extensive development of commercial, retail and residential properties across India. The states and locations have been carefully selected through anticipating the future demands of the clients. And to meet its growth plans, DLF has acquired enough land for its residential and commercial projects across India. To introduce global construction standards in India, DLF has entered into a JV with Lang O'Rourke PLC, a UK-based construction company with a strong track record in global projects. With the construction of 15 projects underway through this JV as of March 15, 2007, DLF intends to further participate in infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, tunnels, pipelines, harbours, runways and power projects. DLF has also entered into a joint venture with Hilton Hotels to launch a chain of diverse hotels and serviced apartments in India. A further MOU with Nakheel LLC UAE to develop 2 mega townships in India has been signed on November 27, 2006. Now, as the largest area estate development company in terms of completed residential and commercial developments, DLF is pursuing its mission to become a world-class real estate development company, specializing in all 6 verticals of their business: homes, offices, retail, hotels, townships and infrastructure. DLF, Building India.
Developing the nation. Connecting the nation. Safeguarding the nation. BEML. New frontiers, new dreams.
आज की इस रफ्तार भरी जिंदगी में मेरी उम्र के लोगों के लिए रोजगार की कोई संभावना है?
क्या मेरे जैसी औरतों के लिए आज के जमाने में खुद के पैरों पर खड़े होने के मौके हैं?
परिवार की जरूरतें और उनके सपने पूरे करने के लिए क्या नौकरी के अलावा कोई और रास्ता नहीं? क्या कोई ऐसा बिजनेस है जो कम कैपिटल के साथ शुरू किया जा सके?
इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि आपकी उम्र क्या है, आप पुरुष हैं या महिला। अगर जरूरत है तो बस एक चीज की, जुनून, कुछ कर दिखाने की। अथर्व ऑटोमोबाइल्स ने ऐसे न जाने कितने सपनों को साकार किया है। अब आप ये जानना चाहेंगे कैसे?
तो आइए अथर्व ऑटोमोबाइल्स और भरिए सपनों की उड़ान। एक्सपीरियंस अथर्व कॉन्कर ड्रीम्स।
उड़ान सपनों की छा जा रे।